This week, we're introducing you to kids who are making a difference in the Bay Area. This morning, a heart screening saved her life, but that was only the beginning for Maddie. From aspiring basketball star to an advocate, fighting to combat one of the leading causes of death in student athletes. Electrocardiogram, or EKG. It doesn't roll off the tongue the way the basketball rolls off of Maddie Hecox's fingertips, but it sounds pretty sweet to her.
I think when you tell people how EKG testing can save lives, and you tell them just that if it weren't for it, that I could have died.
Her school, Southeastern University, requires all student athletes to get an EKG screening, and that found an issue with Maddie's heart.
And I think that's why I don't question why we do what we do.
Southeastern's head athletic trainer, BJ Gisa, has a special bond with Maddie, and the emotions are still pretty raw today.
BJ was literally there every step of the way, through everything, so I'm very fortunate to have a trainer like that.
The EKG is a simple test. 10 leads connect to the body.
And what it does is it measures and reads the electrical activity in the heart.
Then a report is sent to a cardiologist. Maddie needed surgery, and now she's cleared to return to the court. Sadly, not everyone gets that second chance.
I know institutions that have had athletic deaths this year. These things happen all the time.
The American Heart Association reports that sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death on school campuses. And many experts agree the EKG test is the best tool to identify anyone at risk, just like it did for Maddie.
And that can be done in a doctor's office, within universities, high schools, easily.
I'm just very fortunate that I'm able to sit here, do this, play basketball. So I'm just really lucky.
Well, Maddie's in the process of learning how to conduct EKG screenings herself. The process has completely changed her, for sure.
Obviously. I mean, I'm sitting here listening to this, and I'm just wondering, why isn't it required for all schools and universities?
I wondered the same thing. My first thought was maybe cost involved, but I reached out to the Hillsborough County School District. They did send me this statement, and they said, "We have not considered mandating an EKG or ECG because we do not have any way to address what happens once the results are provided." Southeastern's trainer says, you really need to self-advocate here. Ask your family physician to have your young athlete's heart screened just to make sure that everything is okay. And tomorrow on Good Morning Tampa Bay, we're going to hear from another student athlete who owes his life to an EKG screening. And I'll introduce you to an organization that's providing affordable heart screenings for young athletes all over the state of Florida.
As a parent of young athletes, I cannot wait to hear that. You've opened my eyes, and definitely will go and include it this time.
I've been talking to you about it, and I think it's good that everybody at least does it just to make sure that there's no abnormalities or anything else.